Emperor's nose, why don't you frack off, you goram, bastard, clanker, drock-eyed, earthbag, frack-faced, grit-sucking, clot-sniffing, meatbag, son of a mudblood, mungle, Monday, nerf-herding smegger!
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
So one of the questions that a lot of new young adult authors will think and sometimes ask is, should I swear in this manuscript? And this is one of those questions that will never really have a definitive answer. And a lot of it's largely going to depend on the audience that you're writing for. So officially speaking, young adult isn't moderated for content, which means that they're not going to go through and weed it out if you write it. If your book definitely fits into that category, then you're good to go. The consensus is pretty much don't talk down to your readers, they'll spot it if you do. Middle grade or younger is obviously a whole different kettle of fish. Parents aren't going to appreciate you stringing together expletive after expletive in the books that they're buying for their middle grade aged readers to read, and since they're the ones that you're trying to impress because they have the money to purchase the books, that's a bad idea. Plus you just don't want to be swearing at that kids that young. So if you're writing young adult, go ahead and swear if you need to. The only thing to be careful of here is that using too much profanity is widely considered lazy writing, in dialogue and especially in prose. So generally, if you're throwing in a swear word just to make something that isn't funny sound funny, or to make something that is not dramatic sound dramatic, then that's a bad idea. You're going down the wrong path. So swear sparingly is my advice. Do it, but swear sparingly, because it'll have more impact when you actually do swear. But you might have listened to my little rant at the intro and wondered what all those made-up curse words were all about and what they have to do with this. They'll sometimes pop up in other media and books, and science fiction and fantasy settings will often allow authors to write and come up with their own swear words. So it circumvents the use of the actual profanity. They're tricky to get right though, and they're subject to the same rules as actual swearing, so go steady on them. Too much of it is still lazy. They've also got to sound natural, and they've got to be part of a new extended vocabulary. Okay? You can't just go along and use everyday modern English in every single instance except the swear words, because they will stick out like a sore thumb. And if they don't sound natural, people are going to laugh at them. So you've just got to take some time and make sure that they sound okay. If they do sound okay though, you'll find that they will sometimes transcend their origins and become part of everyday frackin' English. So just be careful with those, and when in doubt, maybe just swear.